Feeling that no one understands you. You know, all of these things contribute to discouragement and the sense of loneliness. I remember having coffee with my father-in-law, and he and I were very, very close. And they were married for 67 years when Mom died. And he looked at me and he says, "Jeff, I'm just lonely." He goes, "My May's gone. All my family's gone. All my friends are gone. I'm lonely." He said, "I know I've got y'all, but I'm still lonely." He goes, "Make me a promise." And I said, "What do you promise? What do you want?" "If I'm ever at a point that I'm having to be hooked up to life support, don't let it be. Do not put me on life support." And I said, "Let's get that in writing." Now, I know that's a controversial thing, but I feel that that's a choice that we have. And if the life support is what's keeping us alive and nothing else, then I think it's truly an individual thing. Let nature take its course. Let things happen the way it should normally happen. Now, others feel different on that, and I understand that. The older I get, the more I realize what he was talking about. Well, what's some ways that we can deal with it? Understand God's presence in your life. You know, a lot of Christians forfeit a great blessing, and we're going to end up finishing this up next week, by not spending time with God. And one of the traps that Satan puts us in is, you know, we get lonely, we get discouraged, we get depressed, and we think that God has forsaken us. And, you know, if it's just going through the rituals of doing it, do it anyway. Do not quit your quiet time. Do not quit reading scriptures. Do not quit praying. Several years ago, I was going through a great time of depression, and I was journaling every day. And I don't even like to look at that journal because of how dark my thoughts were. But I continued. By faith, I continued. Even though I didn't feel like it. By faith, I continued it. And then one morning, as I was reading my daily scriptures, God spoke to me through one verse and basically said, "It's over." And over the next few weeks, I went from being down, discouraged, out, to being on top of my game. And the reason was just simply staying faithful. By faith, trusting God. When you don't feel like it, trust God anyway. Because He will bless us. Next week we'll finish this up, and if you want a copy of my notes, just text me, email me, and I'll email them back to you, or if you need a printed copy, I'll get those to you as well. So